Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Strangeland. Or should I say, welcome back to Deadland. Now, I've got to tell you guys something. I am very impressed with this game. When I think that it's reached the zenith of its surreal eeriness, it kicks it up a notch to prove me otherwise, and that was nowhere more apparent than in the last episode. The Querant was able to make it to the top of the carnival again. He was confronted by a giant void crab for all intents and purposes, and it seems like the dark thing has banished him to the shadow realm. And we saw this kind of bizarre place when we were using the torch to speak to the spirits of the dead. Now, when we actually arrived here, we were without a headpiece, but we were able to find it in Murmur's cage. And now we have to try to navigate and kind of figure out, I guess, how to get out of here. The only item that we have is the limb that we used to break the cage. I'm going to go ahead and leave the phone for now. And I'm not sure which direction. Let's head north. See how things have... Ugh. Okay.
That tent looks more like some kind of swollen growth.
It's not a tumor. What? Ugh.
There's something back there, behind the webs. It's the wrong tool for the job.
So we need something sharper. Alright. Interesting.
That tent looks more like some kind of swollen growth.
Looks like a bizarre umbrella. At least this one does. Was there anything... Doesn't look like it. Let's head over to where the shooting range was. Ooh. Now this is starting to look very H.R. Giger, and I'm here for it.
Human skulls in another kind of shooting gallery, except without any gun.
Okay.
I can't reach the skulls, and there's no gun to shoot them with. It's not long enough to reach them.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, maybe another thing we have to check out later. Hi? Can I help you? That was very strange. Let's press on. Let's head over to Fimble's tree.
Is someone there? Or is it just the wind? If.
Oh dear. Snake? I hope so. That's like the worst shower nozzle I've ever seen. Or the best, I'm not sure.
It's another raven that looks like me. Hello? It seems to be ignoring me.
Probably for the best.
Plan.
It's some kind of drainage bowl, or bowel.
Ugh.
It's part of the structure, or whatever this is.
Okay, so we got the snake. We got a branch. More papers.
I can't use this as a work order, or anything else. It's just gibberish. It's like looking in the worst mirror imaginable, except he doesn't have eyes. The eye is never satisfied with seeing.
2.
I think I preferred the noose.
Right?
It looks like an outstretched arm.
See, I'm afraid if I try and reach for the branch, the snake is going to have some reservations.
Wait.
Let's go ahead and talk to ourselves here.
Hello, me. Meet the real me.
You look just like me. 2 men can look the same, and yet see very differently. No, really. Are you me? A stranger asks a blind man, "Who am I?" But how can he possibly expect an answer? Wait, tell me your name. Yes? I don't know. You see? See what? That you are begging the question. Well, what's your name? The dead know nothing. They have no further reward, and even their name is forgotten.
Alright, so your name's gonna be Bob.
It's not just you. Everywhere I look here, I see us. Ego of egos. All is ego.
We got a lot of things to ask ourselves about.
You really don't know your name? Well, I remember the name Gershom, but whether it's mine, or yours, or both of ours, I can't quite say. What I can tell you is, a good name is better than a fine perfume.
Gershom.
Listen, I was trying to get to a woman, and this dark thing, it became a crab, and I think I killed it, but somehow, it sent me here, wherever here is. And I need to get back to her somehow. That much I know. The dead, who have already died, are happier than the living, who are still alive.
Thanks, Robert Plant. No, it's not Robert Plant. The lead singer from The Cure. Can't remember his name off the top of my head.
But isn't death different here? You ask, but I can't possibly answer. For in the realm of the dead, there is neither knowledge nor wisdom.
Only Zool.
Even if you can't tell me about death, at least tell me how to get back to her. There is a time to search, and a time to give up. What if I'm not ready to give up? Pity anyone who falls, and has no one to help them. I don't want your pity. I want a way back to her. The sun rises and the sun sets, and hurries back to where it rises. Even a fool knows that if he wants to go back the way he came, he just needs to retrace his steps. Why are you just sitting here, letting that snake thing drip venom on you? When I could see, I saw a tree with a snake, and thought it the tree of knowledge. So I sat, and hoped to learn. Now I'm blind, and have nowhere else to go.
Well, when there's a tree of knowledge, there's usually a serpent involved.
Is there anything I can do to help with the snake? Once, I think, there was a woman who caught the snake's venom in a bowl as it fell, and spared me some suffering. Now I wonder if she was just a dream, or whether she became the tree, or was the tree all along. Is there anything I can do to help with the snake?
Oh, it's gonna be...
If you could find a way to catch the venom.
Okay.
I've got a feeling I'm gonna need a work order. Peeking ahead? Or have you guessed that what has been done will be done again? Well, if a fool wants to break free of a glass house, he only needs to throw a stone.
We will ask for meat last.
Have you learned anything sitting here? Yes. I learned that in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. What happened to your eyes? Did you feed them to that snake thing? No. I looked the wrong way for wisdom, and the bitter poison I saw left me blind. But in time, I learned that while the wise have eyes in their heads, and the fool walks in darkness, the same fate overtakes them both. So what is the fate of blind fools and wise men? Chasing after the wind.
I like that. There's some really good dialogue in this game.
There used to be a tree here, and an old man. What happened? The wheel is broken at the well, and days have lengthened like a shadow. No, really, where are we? And what happened to the carnival? Do not say, why were the old days better than these? For it is not wise to ask such questions.
It's like dealing with an edgy fortune cookie.
What are those quotes you keep spouting? The assembled wisdom of worthless toil. Why can't you just speak for yourself? Because fools multiply words, while a man worn by wisdom knows there is nothing new under the sun. Do you have any meat? Or bread? No. The fool folds his hands together and eats his own flesh.
Yummy.
Are you sure you don't have any meat? I have none. As I said, the fool eats his own flesh. Are you sure I have none?
Okay. Well, it says meat again, so we may have to come back to this.
Goodbye. Remember the days of darkness, for there will be many.
Alright, let's grab the...
I'm done with branch breaking for the day.
Really?
Week, month, year? How long has it been?
Oh, okay. That's where we put the bowl. And we're dead. I just wanted to see. I saw too much. Rocks.
They were helpful last time.
I didn't even think to grab them. Okay. Now we get to go and talk to ourselves once again.
Well, I'm glad we're seeing eye to eye.
Alrighty. Let's head back to the shooting range. We have to acquire a bowl somehow.
Who would have that sweet balm of Gilead?
TM. Hello, ladies.
Some visitor, gently rapping, tapping, nothing more.
Oh! Okay, there's symbols on the head. Okay. Interesting. So, do we make the match or what? There we go. I did a thing.
There's no gun, and I can't reach them from here.
So, what do I do now? Oh, I'm making connections like... Ah, okay. I see. Like that. There we are. Not that one, though. We're getting there. Maybe there's another connection we can do. Okay, 2.
In this head, by horror haunted, where you tremble, shamed and daunted, there is something you have wanted. One thing only, nothing more. Waiting here, Within a bottle, the promise of surcease of sorrow, a vacant past, and no tomorrow. Will you take it, we implore?
Yes?
Take it, we implore.
Thank you, ladies.
There's a bottle labeled Balm of Gilead. It's empty.
Oh, blind stranger, bought you in this place of danger to find some friendly face or welcome manger, some escape within a drawer? Fool! There is no balm, no calm, no Aiden. Gilead is gone, and so's your maiden. So keep this pain inside your cranium and bear its burden evermore.
Thank you for the bottle. Appreciate you. Maybe we can use this to actually gather the venom.
4.
Hello, Sneak.
Good for the goose, good for the whatever that is.
Gotta go for the headshot.
My tooth! Tooth?
Okay.
Knee.
My ass!
You can't fool me into writing vulgarity.
My finger!
Finger, eh?
All right. That's something. We're getting more things.
It's illegible.
Crap.
Let the G be miswritten. Alas, Elil, Alleluia. An empty bottle of Balm of Gilead. Whatever that is.
Okay. Can we use the limb?
I don't want to break it.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Put the bottle on the
Might
branch.
just work.
Let's see.
Well done. Is there anything I can do to help with the snake? The cup runneth over, and my head is anointed. Empty it, please, and bring it back. Goodbye.
Okay. Grab the bottle. Can we actually use it in the bowl?
Thank you. Could you put the bottle back now? I feel like a waiter.
Still, it's just one of those things.
It won't budge.
A.
Thank you. Could you put the bottle back now?
I wonder if there's anything... Oh! I wonder if we could use this on the web.
I feel like a waiter.
Alright, let's go ahead and let that fill up, and then we'll go give it a shot. Okay, we'll be back.
It's poison, not acid.
Well... Okay, that makes sense.
Is that what you think you are? A poor martyr caught in the coils of circumstance. It should be her beneath the snake, succumbing to the drip, drip, drip of a death you cannot stop. Naive indeed. But you'd rather paint yourself a victim to blunt the pain of failure. The truth is sharper than a serpent's tooth, isn't it?
I wouldn't know. The snake spat on me. Let's see what's over here. Nodule?
Is anyone there? 8-3?
Atri, that is my name. Why have you called me?
Okay, so we weren't actually able to get 8-3's spirit. And you guys let me know in the comments. I actually did miss a spirit, unfortunately, but this will be an interesting conversation.
You said your name was Atri, but in another place. I think I knew you as 8-3.
Atri died, so that 8-3 might live. So, there he was, and here I am.
So you two are the same person.
How many lives, how many selves have you scattered across this place and the other one? You should know by now that every man contains a multitude, and life is a process of elimination.
So Atri was eliminated?
In time, a man's name becomes the sum of his shames. It turns poisonous. It shrinks him and sickens him until he thinks the whole world is made of poison. And then he thinks, better to come of age again, to be a number, the sum of primes, highly cototient. Yes, there's safety in numbers. And so poisonous Atri is left behind, and industrious 8-3 soldiers on.
Now also remember, Atri here was one of the creators of the stream made, so... Speaking of which... actually, let's do that a little bit. Let's ask about this place first.
Where are we?
Since you walked through your mouth to get here, it seems safe to say that we're in your head.
Ew.
In another place, you, or 8-3, made things for me. Can you do that for me here?
With what? I have nothing but my own burning shame. And even here, no work is done without an order.
Can you make me something?
With what?
Okay.
I have
You were one of the ones who did whatever it was you did to Nineveh, aren't you?
And you're one of the ones who blames the doctor for the sickness he couldn't stop. So here in your head, you've painted me a poisoner, and a freak, and a dwarf, and a number. So, which of us makes monsters?
What the hell do you mean, I make monsters?
I am but a walking shadow. This is your game to play. You picked the pieces, laid the board, and made the rules.
Goodbye.
A funny phrase, you know. Once, it meant God be with you. Does that really seem a fitting farewell in this pit?
Just accept the courtesy, Atri.
His eyes seem to burn through me.
Oh, we can actually keep going. Alright.
I guess that's what passes for an anvil here.
It is a tool, not raw material.
You can't make anything but dust from a rock. It would run right off.
Alrighty. So let's see what's over here. This is one of the few places that actually looks similar. Okay, telescope.
There's some kind of building where the crab was, and a bunch of mirrors.
Alright. Guess that might be our next location. Well then, that happened.
He looks like he wants to eat me.
Would you like some poison, feral man?
That's not going to work.
Okay. I don't think we have anywhere else to go. Alright.
Looks even less fun than before.
Right. I kind of miss Ozzy. Let's go ahead and, I need to look at this.
It's a limb of something. A good handful of rocks. I wonder how many of these I'll collect before this is over with. The bottle's full of snake venom. Not everything is a nail.
Alright. I will throw a rock at him. I heard that crow caw, and I was like, well, worth a shot. Nothing to say? Alrighty. So was there anything... This is where we found the... We got the Dark Abyss. We have the flyer with our self on it.
I've got the real thing. How would that even...
Okay. The poison definitely gets rid of the feral man. We just have to figure out how to do it here. Ooh, actually...
Maybe there's some better use for that poison.
Yeah, I was kind of curious, was all.
Here goes nothing.
Oh! Whoops. I did not really plan to actually go down the pit here. Oh, we can actually control our fall.
Just missed it.
What are we doing? Where are we going? Oh! Whatever it is, we're getting closer to.
When am I going to hit the bottom?
Oh!
What bottom?
Is that Sid?
What the hell? You?
Yes, me. Now listen. In the world of entomology, an imago is an insect in its final mature state, typically winged. In the world of psychotherapy, however, an imago is an idealized mental image of another person, wielding great power over the psyche. Power to unify the fragmented body, Lacan writes. In Latin, of course, the word means image, or echo, or phantom.
What are you talking about?
Whichever it was that you sought in the pit, the last stage of growth, the idealized person of another, or a ghost in the dark, I advise you to look up, not down in your search. You can fall to your end, but not to a proper ending.
Wait. What does it all mean?
Brother, we cicadas crawl through the dark earth for 6,000 days, just to fly for a few brief weeks of light and love. You ask me what it means. I tell you, do not waste your wings, and do not spurn the mana you are given.
Thank you, Sid. Ew.
The cicada spit up some kind of gooey pulp. I can't just pick it up with my hands.
Alright,
That's not going to help.
there we go. Regurgitant. Oh, I am dealing with all kinds of nonsense. Let's see.
I guess that cicada threw up some of the roots it was chewing on.
Oh. Interesting. Gonna have to figure out what exactly to do with this. It'll probably combine with the poison somehow. But I'll tell you what, guys. We will go ahead and try and figure this out at the beginning of the next episode. It's getting like the headspace. You tell it was already like the inner turmoil and everything was very thick, but now it's like we're facing ourselves multiple times and quite literally. But hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. That'd be a big help. I will see you next time. Later days, everyone.